three people who are going to talk to you for about half an hour. And then after that, we'll continue the conversation with some questions and answer session from all of you in Indonesia. Or if our students here from the United States have questions, of course you can ask them questions so that they can give you some cultural orientation about who they are in Indonesia. Now, we have three speakers who are going to talk to us today. We have Arsalan, we have Lily, and we have Julia. Okay, and I'm not going to moderate the panel for today. I would like just to let Arsalan, Julia, and Lily to talk, and after that, you start the conversation with question and answer session. Okay. Now I'm going to lead the panel, and I'll let you, Arsalan, to start the conversation.
Okay. Assalamualaikum. I'm Arsalan. I'm from New York. I'm a junior in college, and I'm studying computer science. I guess I'll let them else introduce themselves.
I'm Lily. I am a junior at Hobart College, Hobart and William Smith. I am studying psychology and education.
Hi, I'm Julia. I'm a senior at Hobart and William Smith, and I'm studying political science.
I guess, how did you guys decide to major in those subjects?
Okay. Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Sri Hendrawati. Hello, Lily. Hello, Aslan. Hello, Julia. I come from Bandung, Indonesia. I take English department in UNAIDS, and I graduated from that school. Okay. Hi. The others? Halo, Mr. Yanwar.
Yeah, hello. Assalamualaikum all. My name is Yanwar. I'm in Bandung, Indonesia. I'm in one building with in same building with Mr. C.
Mystery. Not Mister.
I'm sorry for my language, for my English.
Okay.
Don't worry.
You're still learn. Okay, hi. From Madrasah. Who are you? May I know your name?
My name is Adan. I come from Indonesia. I'm a student.
Can you repeat that? Can you repeat your name?
My name is Adan Zulfikar. I come from Indonesia, Tasikmalaya.
In what grade are you now? Kelas berapa sekarang?
Third grade.
Third grade? Oh, junior or senior high school?
Junior high school.
Junior high school. Okay. Okay. Is there anything you can ask to us from Julia, Aslan, and others? Oh yeah, we have newcomer here. Hello, who are you?
Hi.
Hello, Miss.
Hello everyone. My name is Lala. I'm from Bandung. and I have graduated from agriculture faculty in Pajajaran University.
Okay. Miss Lala, can you repeat? Because we can hear you. Oh yeah.
Next again.
Okay. Next. Okay. Is there anything you can ask from Aslan? That is. Halo. Uh, Mr. Aslan. Uh, Your, sorry, can you repeat about your introduction? Mr. Aslan, where you come from and where you live, or maybe in what grade are you now, Mr. Aslan?
Okay. Again, my name is Arsalan. I'm from New York. I'm a
Okay.
third year, and I'm studying computer science. I guess what we can do is we can, amongst myself, Lily, and Julia, we can start, I guess, conversing and figuring out more about where we are from and what we're studying, what we're planning to do, and then where we're listening can figure it out and I guess develop questions from there.
Where should I go? Okay. Okay, you can start now.
So, hi Lily.
Hi.
What part of New York are you from?
So I'm from Scarsdale, New York, which is about half an hour outside of New York City, and I am studying psychology and education. So this summer I'm working at a psychology practice with a bunch of different psychologists for an internship, and I'm also working as a babysitter to work with kids to help with my resume. Julie, what are you doing?
So I am from Boston. I'm studying political science, and this summer I will be interning in Washington, D.C. at a human rights organization for Sufis.
Okay. So internships are how do we define an internship, I guess? Is it just on the job experience but not when you're an actual employee? It's more of like you as a student going in and spending your time learning under people or professionals who are in the industries you're trying to go into and getting experience. I guess I don't know if you guys want to add anything to that.
As an intern, I'll be meeting with a lot of the people that run the organization and just helping them write papers and policy briefs and those sort of things.
And so working with an internship is a great way to figure out if that's the field of the job that you want to go towards. So that's a big way to test, like for a few months, working with people who are psychologists or doctors or policy people or like computer people, and to see if that job would fit you in the future. And then it's a great way to make connections with people so that in the future when you do apply to jobs after college or after graduate school, that you can reach out to those people and work with them again.
So do you guys plan on going to graduate school? Or I guess what are your plans for the next remaining time of your undergrad into your future careers? It's a very broad question, but I guess what are you doing with your time remaining at HWS?
So I only have 2 semesters left, so I am finishing my political science major, and I just added a religious studies minor, so I have to finish that as well. And then after graduation, I will probably try and work for a few years and then go to grad school.
What about you, Lily?
So I am studying psychology, so I'm actually going abroad, and I'm studying abroad in Copenhagen, Denmark, in Europe. And I will be studying education and psychology, and then when I come back, I'll have a few more classes to take, and then it'll be senior year, So senior year, I'm going to be working, taking classes, and then hopefully going to graduate school.
As for myself, I'm just gonna, or at least what my plan is so far, is finish up my 2 years at HWS, finish my major in computer science, finish my economics minor, and finish my religious studies minor. And what's nice about computer science is it's a very growing field, and tech as a whole is a very ever expanding career field. So I don't plan at the moment to go to graduate school. I'm going to graduate and go right into a job, hopefully, as a software developer. But so there are a couple of different paths that we can take. Graduate school, working. Some people do volunteer programs. They have full-time volunteer opportunities. Organizations like the Peace Corps or AmeriCorps, which are two different types of volunteer organizations where you can work on very long-lasting projects or very, humanitarian focused projects. Those are certain opportunities you can take up, or if you have a more defined path, you can go on to that.
So what did you guys do to, I guess, help boost what you want to do? Like, how did you figure out that you wanted to go into policies?
So I started as a biology major and decided that I didn't like that. So I started taking political science classes, and with the help of my advisor, she sort of steered me on the path to working with human rights and policy makers. And I've taken a lot of classes with her, so she's been really influential in my decision and what I want to do.
So it's just one class and you knew you loved it? Or how did it, I guess, how was your evolution from bio to poli-sci?
So bio was just not, it was not as not what I thought it was going to be. I didn't have the interest that I thought I would coming out of high school. And then my freshman year, my first semester, I was in American politics, and I really enjoyed that more than I thought I would. And I started to just slowly take less biology classes and more political science classes in it. And then I, at the end of my sophomore year, decided that that was what I wanted to do.
It's funny, I was kind of along the same road where I started as a bio major. Same thing, I thought out of high school I was going to do bio, go on to grad school, either do research or if I really wanted to go into med school, I could try that. But
yeah.
I took a computer science course, loved that, so I'm going on to that. At the end of my sophomore year, I figured out what I'm doing now. I guess I'm sticking with that the next 2 years.
That's good.
And Lily, how did you figure out psych?
So actually, both my parents are in the field of psychology. One is a psychologist and one is a psychiatrist, which is the same thing as a psychologist, but a person who can actually prescribe medication. So I decided that I really wanted to go into psychology. I was looking into being a veterinarian, which works with animals, but I decided that I wasn't very good at biology, and I didn't really like bio and chem. So I decided to do psychology, and I took classes in high school, and I took classes now that were in psychology, and that's how I kind of figured it out. So I figured it out going into college what I wanted to do. But it's really nice because most colleges let you choose a subject and you can try it out, and then within the next year or so you would declare a major, which is what you would focus in on the last 2 years of your schooling.
Also, nothing against biology. This is a very randomly anti-bio sample. Unfortunately, biology is great, but
but college is definitely the time to figure out if you don't exactly know what you want to do yet in school or in life. It's a great time to try different classes and try different areas and figure out what you really like and what you want to go towards. So what did you guys do to get into the subject, like, do you guys do any summer activities that help in, or like, summer and school activities that promote things that you enjoy to do on campus, like activities that you're in?
So I'm on the rowing team, and last summer we went to London to compete in a regatta. And then I'm still on campus right now, even though our classes are over, because we have a regatta in June. So yeah, a lot of my summer is taken up by rowing.
I guess.
So how long are you there for?
Our race is on June 3rd, so I go home on the 6th.
Oh, wow, okay. And how did you get into that? How did you decide you want to do rowing?
I did it in high school, and so I knew I wanted to keep doing it, so I just contacted the coaches and ended up being recruited to do it.
Okay.
What are
And
you guys, what are you doing stuff this summer that you do on campus?
Yeah, so I am doing, I do something called Geneva Heroes, which is in our town at this campus. And so I work with kids on Saturdays, and I do community service in groups with students together, which is really great. So I'm working this summer with a bunch of kids, which is really what I enjoy doing. And yeah, that's what I do on campus. I do a lot of community service work with kids and in the area.
Geneva
Arsalan?
Heroes is cool because it's a lot of younger middle school kids that come and hang out with the college kids, so they kind of get their own mentorship in that way. So that's nice. So I think you have a cool older buddy. Be like a role model to the younger kids. But for myself, I'm also doing an internship during the summer. Aside from that, on campus, I'm part of what we have are culture clubs. So we have clubs that are centered around certain as groups of people. So I guess mine specifically is Caribbean Culture Club, or Caribbean Students Association is the title of it. But a lot of the kids in the group are from Caribbean backgrounds. Their parents grew up in the islands like Jamaica or Trinidad and Tobago or islands in that area. But they try and do events and try to have weekly sessions where people kind of talk and reflect and talk about things that make them unique and uniquely Caribbean, but trying to promote an awareness and acceptance among everyone. So it's nice, and it's always open, and whoever's not Caribbean, like I'm not Caribbean, I just like I don't know, I find Caribbean culture very interesting, so I just go and hang out with them, talk, and we throw a lot of events during the year which are also open. And it's clubs and extracurriculars are nice on campus because they don't necessarily have to support or I guess be mirror to what you're studying. They can just be your interests, and as long as you're passionate for those, that shows that you have a lot more to you as a person than just your academics, and that's kind of what people want to see about you. And these are all things that you write on your resume, which is, I guess, your professional list of experiences and things you've done and where you've gone to school and all those kinds of things. So that's kind of, I guess, a report of you as a person.
Also with that is that in college, especially where we are, if there's not a club that you like particularly, or if you have a club idea that you want to start, you can. So this semester I do ice skating, figure skating. So I started a figure skating club with a few girls that I know from school. And so we started a brand new club this semester, and it was really great. And a lot of different kids from the school came to our events, and it was really nice because it was brand new and people heard about it, came to it, were really excited about it. So it shows that like you can really start anything that you want at college, and like if you have a random idea or something really great that you want to start, people are really interested in it, even if you don't know that they are. So when you put yourself out there and try to get people to join things, they're really excited too.
Hello. I'm sorry. Before you cannot hear my voice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will introduce myself. My name is Lala. I'm from Bandung. I already graduated from agriculture faculty. So you guys all mentioned that you love biology things in your college life. And then I want to ask you, all of you, like a kind of activity in social. And then apa? I want you guys. I want all of you tell me what kind of club in your colleges. Uh, do you understand what I say?
You wanted us to tell you what kind of club we're
Yeah.
interested in, is what you were asking?
Yeah.
Okay.
I,
Do you wanna
yeah.
go for it, Julia?
Okay, so unfortunately, because I'm on the rowing team, I don't have a ton of time to join clubs, but I have been to, we have this thing, it's sort of, it's a club with people from Geneva, which is the town our college is in, as well as students. It's called Tools for Social Change, and we meet at a church and basically discuss social issues that are impacting Geneva and upstate New York more generally, as well as just the United States more generally. And it's a great way to just discuss things that you'd like to see changed. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to go in a while, but it is a really great club, and I wish I did have time to go more often.
So you did not join that club again right now, Julia?
Hmm?
You didn't join that club again right now, or you still?
No, I'm still, I guess, a member, but I haven't been to a meeting in a few months.
I just take uh, some holiday like that.
Hmm. Sorry, repeat that.
I'm sorry, I
It's
can't.
okay.
No, don't worry.
It's okay. My connection is really bad.
Sorry, I think you didn't understand what I said before.
I think it's more of how are you a member still, if you don't, like, is there like a requirement for how much you show up and how much you
Oh, no,
contribute to being in the club?
there's no requirement. It's at least for this specific club, it's really welcoming to anyone, even if you come once or if you come every week. They enjoy having as many people as possible, but they're really understanding if you're unable to make the meetings.
We're also all three of us go to the same school, and we're all home. School ended for us, so classes are over. So most of the students, unless they're still on campus for like a sport or for graduation, are home now. So back in August, like the end of August, when we go back to school, the clubs start up again. So right now they're not going because we're home.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as, I guess, clubs go on campus, it really depends on the kind of club you're in. There are lots of different clubs, like sports clubs or culture clubs, or I guess social issue type clubs. And a lot of them have different types of missions, obviously by the different types of clubs that exist. But it's really nice that they keep it open for anyone. So, like Julia said, there is no real requirement of you have to be there or else you're kicked out. It's if you want to show up, you can, and they're going to be welcoming, and you all are there under a shared interest, and that's kind of the point of the club. You guys are there to talk, you guys are there to experience things together, and be with like-minded people. So it's not necessarily a very set-in-stone thing, but it's nice if you want to go and be with people who like the same things as you. So say there's a soccer club that I'm part of. I don't have to go every week. Say I have more homework, or Julia's rowing, or Lily has a skating club that overlaps. She can go or not go and still be part of it. Maybe she'll go to the next meeting and be part of it that way. So it's just a nice outlet and things to be involved in and give you more of a well-rounded kind of part of your life on campus. I hope that answered your question.
Is that the activity only shared about trending topic or everything? Just share, share everything, not doing something.
It can be whatever. Honestly, yeah, it's the same thing as like every single club has a different mission. So, Caribbean Student Association is about promoting Caribbean culture, showing others what it's about, other people who don't know what it is, to welcome them in and see what it's like, promote tolerance, promote other people, understanding who you are, but also showing your own pride. So I'm not Caribbean, but I like the culture, so I get to hang out with people who are from that culture and experience it that way. But something like rowing, like Julia, I'm sure you can speak more to it, but all of you, it's basically like your team. You're essentially, I'm sure, your best friends. You guys work hard together and do competitions and regattas and everything.
Yeah.
That's a huge part of your life.
People, like you can be a part of different clubs, so different clubs work together a lot of times. Like different cultural clubs will do programs together and events. I know that like I'm in a sports club that I started, but I'm also in a club called Girl Up, which is for like women's equality around the world. And so like I have friends in both clubs, and a lot of clubs work together. Like we have a club called Women's Collective that also works with Girl Up together. So you do events together, and even though each club has their own like mission and what they work for every week, a lot of the clubs work together to do everything that they do.
Lucy, do you wanna ask something to them?
Yeah, floor is open, please.
Or from MTS, do you wanna ask something to Arsalan or Julia and Lily?
Hi, hello everyone. I heard, I listen. Sorry, last few minutes there's bad connection here, and I can join with all of you. So I lost part of your conversations. I want to ask about something that everyone are curious in other they're interesting in some particular activities such as social and other club or anything. Uh, is there anyone who wants to join with us maybe as a volunteer? Maybe hello. Yeah, I mean here in Indonesia we are really need a lot of volunteers to teach children, maybe to educate them, and maybe to others. Like, hello.
Like to start the like one-on-one friendship club on our campus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I think that's something that can definitely happen. This is my first time doing this, but I think that it would be great to create this into like a big club on our campus and try to get more people to want to talk to people.
Yeah.
And so you guys can learn more, and we can learn about you guys more, and it can be a wide program. Yeah, I think that's something that we can work on.
Yeah, maybe we can someday. Maybe I hope we can be meet together and doing something in social, such as uh, helping children who cannot get their opportunity to study
Hmm.
properly, or maybe to those who are poor. Maybe yeah, the activity like that maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe that's all.
We can
Yeah.
also exchange emails too in order to keep in touch after this.
Yeah. Okay, Julia, can you can ask anything to us?
Okay. So what are you guys studying in Indonesia?
Okay. Uh, when I was study in English department in UNAINES, Universitas Islam Bandung. I take English department because we only can choose one major. You cannot choose double major, but we learn a lot about that English especially. Uh, and I'm very sorry if my English is not as good as all of you. Okay. Is there anything you want to ask?
So when do you have to choose your focus? At what point in school do you have to choose your particular, I guess, direction?
Okay, when I was in senior high school,
Okay.
I really like English because I like the music and I want to understand it, and the movie also, and because it's one of international language too, and I want to talk to everyone and I want to understand what they are saying, so I learn it.
That's awesome. What
Yeah.
other tracks are there besides the one you chose?
Uh, yeah. Um,
I guess what are popular ones?
yeah. At that time, that is popular learning English because in after that maybe in the end at that time the one who are able to speak English can take in maybe in good company. Maybe if I had graduated from that university, yeah. In the end, is I want to work there to get my own money. I want to be independent at that time, and I can earn my own money. My parents did not support me anymore. I
Oh,
can pay my own tuition, maybe. Okay. Is there anything you want to ask?
In school, it's not, or I guess what language are you taught in primarily? Is it Indonesian language and then you take English classes?
Yeah.
Or is it mostly everything is taught in English or
No. Everyone have their own language. As you know, we are Indonesia, have lots of language. As I do, I'm from Bandung. Of course, I learned from my first language is Sundanese, and my second language is Indonesian, and my third language is, of course, English. We have lots of language here. You can learn others maybe from Miss Lala. She's come from Bekasi, and of course there are some particular language in Bekasi, right, Miss Lala?
No, I still using bahasa.
Yeah, still in Bahasa, but it's different accent. Uh, as you know, Jakarta, they had their own language. It's like Indonesian, but they had their own action. Sorry, accents such as for example, uh, us, the meaning of kita, kita itu kite, something like that. Yeah, Lala, maybe you can show to us about your own language.
I cannot speak in Jakarta languages. I only speak in Indonesian or Bahasa language means. That is true that Indonesia have a lot of language like Sundanese and Jakarta, and then maybe from Sumatra have different languages. There's so many cultures in Indonesia. You should come to Indonesia, really, Julia and Arsalan.
I would love.
Yeah, in
Where
one
do people
province.
speak Japanese?
Yeah, can you
Where
repeat?
is I said where is I guess Javanese spoken?
Japanese.
Japan. Province Lala, you first.
I cannot. Actually, we can speak in Sundanese language. Is that right, Miss?
Okay. Yeah.
Give an
Uh,
example. Is that language?
okay. Different town, different province, different. Although we have the same language such as Sundanese, but in different area we have different accent too. So
Okay.
don't be confused about our language. That's
So when you
common.
go to a different part, it's hard to understand other people?
No, because we have
No.
one language that unite everyone. We can say
Okay.
it in bahasa Indonesia.
Okay.
Okay.
So does everybody go to school? Like everyone gets to go to school, or do only certain people get to go to school every day?
Yeah, everyone go to school with the same language, Indonesia as the unite language. But in their home, maybe in their peers, they can speak with their own mother first language, such as Sundanese, Batawi, or Japanese, Batak, and others. So many languages we have here. Okay. It's really interesting. We might, I myself, yeah, I don't understand about Japanese cultures, but little, maybe little, I can understand some, but not all, because I'm not from Japanese. Maybe I'm in West Java. The Japanese language is in the middle and East Java, and I live in West Java. In West Java also have different language from each town, each area. Such as me, Bandung, Tasikmalaya also, and Garut. Although we all speak in Sundanese, but we have different accents.
Okay.
Just like, okay.
Are there many colleges, or is it a lot of big? Is it one university for a large area, or
Yes,
are there not that many colleges? Are there not too
uh,
many?
cultures. We are,
Colleges.
oh,
Sorry.
college, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't speak
Yes,
clearly.
yes. We have, of course, we have like ITB, Institut Teknologi Bandung. It's a large college in a large area. Unpad or UI, UGM maybe in sorry, middle Java, and we have a lot of college, big college in different town, in different area. In Bandung, yeah, especially in Bandung. Yeah, like Lala, you are come from Unpad, yeah, graduate from Unpad. That is one of the biggest in Bandung, and ITB and Unpas, so many.
Actually,
So
in Indonesia, the big colleges, sorry, the big colleges in Indonesia are available in the big city too. Like in Jakarta, you can see Universitas Indonesia, and then Universitas Negeri Jakarta, and then Politeknik Negeri Jakarta. If you choose another city, for example, in Yogyakarta, you can see Universitas Gajah Mada. There's a large colleges too, and a lot of students from senior high school wanna go there for lanjutkan apa Miss? For studying in that colleges after they finish their school in senior high school.
Do most kids go to college, or is it only a few? Like, do the majority of the kids from the senior high school get to go to college?
The majority maybe, the majority, because now, as you know that we have big pemirsa tuh ya, Neng? From rich and poor, difference from rich and poor, and maybe some of us in average, we can take, we can go to continue to our college, but some of them they choose to they prefer to choose to go to the factory, to go to work, not going to college.
Actually,
Is college paid for by the? Is it public college or?
not public college.
Is it paid for by the government, or you have to pay yourself, like the fees and whatnot?
We should pay it for studying in the colleges, but uh, some kind of favorite colleges in the big cities have apa, from government, so we
Haider, public.
pay them more cheap than swasta apa Miss?
Private. Public and private.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have public, private, but it's still we have to pay for some fee. There is no free, really free, because we have to pay also like private.
Is it 4 years also, like in the US?
Yeah.
Yes, it's like 4 years. But if you clever enough, you can take less than 4 years. Or if you a little bit slow, you can take more than 4 years. Okay.
So do you choose your college based on the path you want to study, or does each college have different stuff or different subjects available, or I guess is it more like an engineering college and then an arts college, or is it mixed, or I guess what is the selection of study at one institution?
In our college, of course, we have selections, section major, but we only able to choose one from all the selections. We can take double.
But it's not that one college is only science college. There's other stuff.
Yeah, other stuff.
Okay.
Different subject.
Okay.
Do your colleges ever have like study abroad opportunities? So like where you can travel and study in like America or Europe or anything?
No, until now, at least after I graduate, I didn't have that opportunity to go abroad. Maybe someday.
But in my colleges, if you want to find another way to go to abroad, you can take the procedure like finding the scholarship for study abroad for maybe only 1 year, and then you going back to the first college like that. Yeah. Actually, my junior in my campus already go to the Japan and then Europe, like Italy for only 1 year for study exchange like that. But she or he still in the first major in Indonesia.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything you want to ask?
Do you guys get to travel around Indonesia a lot? Have you been to other islands in Indonesia?
For me, until now I never do that because Indonesia is large country with various islands, and until now I still have not that haven't that chance to go like to Bali, your the favorite one Bali, or to Sumatra or Kalimantan. I never go there because our family is their tradition. Women cannot go by myself. We have to go with other companion. So I never have that change. Okay, I don't know about Miss Lala.
What? Can you repeat the question?
Have you been able to travel around Indonesia?
The connection.
Pernah pergi ke luar negeri nggak? Ya, misalnya ke luar daerah, luar pulau.
Oh, yeah. Do you guys know that Indonesia have a lot of
Island.
Island, yeah, a lot of island. So, I already go to Bali and then maybe going to Malaysia for abroad only vacation like that. And Thailand, do you just know the negara apa mas?
Country.
So do you have family in the different areas? Or do you have all your family in like the place you live normally?
For me, because our family is traditions once, we can never go without companions. As a Muslim, of course, we have to be accompanied by one of relatives or friends. We can never go to any other area without companion. That is too risk. Yeah. How about Miss Lala? Miss Lala, can you explain to us?
My family or what?
Okay, can you repeat really your questions? Your questions to Miss Lala.
Do you have family in your town or do they live all over Indonesia?
Actually, my family live in the different cities from me right now. I am in Bandung now, and my family in the Bekasi. It's near from Jakarta. So I'm far from my family right now.
Last child. Okay. Oh yeah. I want to explain. I also have family in other towns, such as in Tasikmalaya, Garut, Cianjur, Sukabumi, and others. But I rarely come to visit them, except Tasikmalaya and Garut, just the two of that city because the closest to Bandung. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any other questions? Julia? Arsalan?
I don't think I have any more.
I have a slightly random question. I'm hearing a lot of scooters and motorcycles. Is that the common form of transport, or is that the most common way to get around?
When we are going
with motorbikes and whatnot. Or do people use cars or bikes, or what's the best way to get around?
Miss Lala can use a motorbike by herself, but I cannot do that because I'm afraid to use it, although I have it. Miss Lala can go traveling to another city by motorbike.
That's
Sorry.
another city, miss. If I go to another city, I will use bus or
Okay.
public transportation.
Cannot that far, I think.
Yeah, because if I want to go home, I cannot use my use the motorcycle for Bandung. From Bandung to Bekasi, it's really far and will wasting my time in the road. So I will choose public transportation if I want to go to the another city. If we want to go to the another island, maybe we can use a plane and then yeah, kind of thing, or train. Then yeah, another public transportation.
I think the train to go to another island is
Oh, not.
not there yet. We still haven't there. Maybe next. We only have ferry boat, tugboat, such as tugboat, a little boat, like a ferry, and another a little big boat, like a ship, an airplane maybe. We al- we use we only use sea transportation, yeah, and airplane, air transportation, because it's too far from us, yeah, from our island.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So is the food similar throughout Indonesia, or is it very different every island you go to?
Yes, that's very different. Mm.
Different taste, different kind.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Food, yeah. Maybe in America like that too. If you go to the another city or uh, another island, that you will meet another food.
culinary. So you are talking about culinary from here? Oh, that's really, really interesting. We have lots of food, uh, like Padang. You know Padang food, like rendang. Uh,
Is
you
it?
ever heard that? That is delicious food. Like in India, maybe curry like that. We have our fast food like Padang. But
Hmm.
in different city we have lots of different kind of food. You have to go to our country and taste it by yourself. Okay.
Uh, do you guys all still in the summer holiday right now? Yeah.
Yeah, so we just started.
Yeah.
I just got home a week ago from
Oh,
college, and so we are home until August. So we're home a few months, and then we go back. Um, so we have 2 semesters, which is like August all the way to December, and then we have 1 month off, and then we go back in January until August, or until May. Sorry.
you are in home right now, Lily?
Mhm.
Oh yeah. It's really fun to meet your family in a holiday.
Misalnya you miss your family too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How about Julia and Aslan? Are you going home or stay in your school, in your boarding
I'm
house?
I'm not going home for another few weeks, but then I'll go home for a little bit and then I start my job in Washington D.C. So then I'll go to Washington D.C.
Oh
Wow.
yeah.
What kind of job?
It's an internship with a human rights organization.
Yeah. Okay. How about Aslan? Are you going home now, or you are
Yeah,
still?
so I finished around the same time, about a week ago, and then I came home. I'll be home for the rest of next week. So that's when I'll be home, just with family and whatnot, and then I'll also start working in New York City. So that doesn't mean I'm leaving home, but most of the day I'll be out and traveling in the city and working there, coming home late at night, and then doing the same thing over and over until about August, and then I go back to school also. I'll be back on campus.
Oh, you are going to go for working. What kind of work you are doing now?
So I also have an opportunity which I got with a technology company. So they're
Yeah.
doing an internship, so I get to shadow under other computer developers and make code and develop the product with them. And then I'll be learning that for a few weeks. So that'll be a fun experience. And then I get to go back.
So
So it's
you're
nice seeing like a real world use of what you're learning in the classroom. But yeah, I'm going into computer software. Is what I want to do.
okay. You are programmer.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Same as what Mr. Yanwar do right now. He is a programmer too.
All right.
Yeah, but he can speak English fluently.
It's okay. We can code together. That's all we need to know.
Yeah, coding. You can talk with
We
him
can
by
speak the
coding
same
maybe.
coding languages.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Anwar, can you join us? You can talk with coding languages with Arsalan.
Mr. Yanwar, can you speak with us?
maybe maybe he's shy. Maybe in the next session. No. He's coming right now.
He's coming. Okay, welcome. Welcome. Okay, Mr. Yanwar, can you speak with Mr. Aslan? Because he is a programmer too like you.
Mr. Arsalan, can you ask something to him? Ada di mana?
Uh,
Give him a second to catch his breath.
Okay, you can start now. Okay.
I'm interested in software programming because it's my hobby. I have question to Mr. Aslan. Uh, what kind of career in what kind of career can I get after graduation?
No, you did fine. I
Yeah.
got you. Don't worry. It really depends what, and I'm also not the most expert person because I'm still it's my first year being like going into programming. But what I want to do is going into mobile development, so applications for iPhones or iOS and Android. So that really the kind of career you get out of college depends on what you learn in college in one part, but also projects you do on your own. So since you program as a hobby, it's good that you have things you do outside of school, things you're interested in. Now you have things that you make and you can show people that, yeah, I did this, I made this myself. And those will be the things that they want to see during interviews, and they want to see how capable you are and what you can create and how you can solve problems. So those are the types of things that you can do and will definitely help you get whatever kind of software you're trying to go into. I guess I'll ask you a question. What kind of language are you learning right now for software? Is there anyone specific, or are you just learning the basics of different ones? Or I guess what is your focus right now, if you've decided on one?
Okay. Mr. Januar, do you understand?
What is your coding language? What do you like to learn?
Yeah, like PHP web, PHP programming, PHP, yeah, PHP, and then Delphi, VBNet, and other language for I learn mobile programming like Android.
That's cool. Do you want to go into mobile development, or do you like computer stuff more?
Oke, Pak Januar suka
Yeah.
suka komputer atau suka apa? HP misalnya. Yang paling sukai apa?
Oh yeah. I like mobile for mobile apa develop mobile, but for now I'm still learning.
Coding.
He is still learning about mobile phone maybe.
Yeah. Same here. It's a long journey. We got a couple years.
I don't know whether is it still basic or maybe the advanced. I don't know about the technology.
Okay, thank you.
Have Miss Lily, psychology. You are learning about psychology.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of why you choose psychology than other major?
I really like kids, and so I'm going into child psychology to work with children. Um, so I decided that psychology would be the best thing to major in, to have a job that works hands-on and one-on-one with children. Which is also why I'm doing an education major as well, so that I can decide whether I want to work in a school or whether I want to work as like a therapist, like helping children with mental and disabilities and like educational disabilities and learning disabilities also. That's what I decided.
Okay. So the reason you are choosing psychology is you love children. How about teaching children? Are you interested with that? With teaching children?
Yeah, I like the way children think a lot, so I think I might go into teaching, but I also might just do psychology where I can work with them and not just be in a classroom teaching, but where I get to like hear more about them and hear them talk and learn and develop instead of
Okay, that is interesting, really, because maybe I still learn about children. Right now, I teach kindergarten. Maybe I have to learn from you more about children.
Okay, everybody.
Yeah.
I think Julia is sleepy right now.
Sorry, Julia.
It's 10 o'clock in the evening right now. It's sleeping time, isn't it, Julia? Or you don't go to bed until 1 o'clock. I would like to thank Arsalan, Julia, and Lily for taking the charge in starting the conversation so that the conversation with our friends in Indonesia can take place. And obviously, this should not be the last conversation that we should have. Um, Lily, Arsalan, Julia, anyone who would like to continue with the program, of course, you can contact them individually or you can come back to the same program. And
Yeah.
again, I would like to thank you all for your contribution. And Bu Sri, Lala, Yanwar, and Bapak-bapak dan ibu-ibu di Tasikmalaya, thank you for joining us as well. Okay? Again, thanks and a good night, everyone. Have a good day.
Right.